Jonah chapter 2 verse 1-3. From inside the fish Jonah prayed to the Lord his God. He said, "In my distress, I called to the Lord, and he answered me. From deep in the realm of the dead I called for help, and you listened to my cry. You hurled me into the depths, into the very heart of the seas, and the currents swirled about me, all your waves and breakers swept over me." Jonah chapter 2 verse 4-6. I said, "I have been banished from your sight, yet I will look again toward your holy temple." The engulfing waters threatened me, the deep surrounded me, seaweed was wrapped around my head. To the roots of the mountains I sank down, the earth beneath barred me in forever. But you, O Lord my God, brought my life up from the pit. Jonah chapter 2 verse 7-8. When my life was ebbing away, I remembered you, Lord, and my prayer rose to your holy temple. Those who cling to worthless idols turn away from God's love for them. Jonah chapter 2 verse 9-10. But I, with shouts of grateful praise, will sacrifice to you. What I have vowed I will make good. I will say, salvation comes from the Lord. And the Lord commanded the fish, and it vomited Jonah onto dry land. Sometimes it takes a Jonah-like event to wake us from our spiritual blindness. Sometimes it is a very serious life-changing event that will rattle our spirituality so that we will consider seeking the Lord. For many it requires a near-death experience to cause us to reconsider our ways. It is not too late to turn back to God. Jonah has utterly rejected God's call. He has rejected God to the point that he would rather die than obey. God has used a variety of events to try to call Jonah back to a relationship with the Lord. It was not too late for Jonah to return, and it is not too late for any of us to return. It is not a matter of how rebellious you have been. It is a matter of how much God loves his people and does not want any to suffer eternal punishment. Jonah recognizes that it is not too late, even though his life is passing before his eyes. He knew that there was still a way of hope. God's promise of grace remains even though we plunge ourselves in the folly of sin. Jonah had deserted God, but the fact that Jonah had not drowned proved that God had not deserted him.